Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome back to the show where we bring you the latest AI news. However, as we said last week, we've got a new format, and every Monday now Whisper AI is out, which is basically, for those who don't know, it's a private AI app that can run on your phone and with no internet, completely self-sovereign AI, 100% privacy. No snooping by Big Brother, by government, by anybody. It's completely your intelligence on your device. So every Monday, we're looking really just to share with you the latest updates that we're pushing out and obviously try them out for yourself. So, Will, we
100%.
pushed an update on, well, we try and push it at the end of the week, don't we? Ready for this week. So what's the big update that's coming this week?
So the app is currently in review, so hopefully it'll be out by the end of the day. So you'll be watching this on Tuesday. It's Monday, so you'll be watching this on Tuesday the 9th. So hopefully by the time you see this, it's a live update. But yeah, we push it Friday, Saturday, Sunday, depending on when we sort of wrap all the things that we were doing in the week. So this app update is a really good one, I think, because what it does is it provides some customization. It's not technical. It's much more along the lines of going down that sovereignty path. And we want to, in the spirit of giving you control of everything, is bring a lot of personalization, make the app fun, make it able to be yours. So that's what we're going for. So let me share my screen. Let me share the app update itself, and I'll talk you through what we have added, along with a couple of future plans for the week coming. So here is the app. You won't notice anything crazily different straight away, but I can tap on a chat and you might get a little hint of what we added. If you're astute, we have a whole new chat screen now. So before, if you remembered, it popped up as a sheet. We had a lot of feedback that wasn't the best, and sort of we fell out of love with it as well. And now we have this much more full screen approach. We're really utilizing the space that we have. And then what we have, I don't know if you've noticed, Ben, but there is a bit of a background here.
Love that.
And this is totally customizable now in your settings. So you jump into settings here.
Super cool.
And there is chat background. You come into chat background here, and you have a bunch of options here to really customize it.
Nice.
So when you fresh download the app, it's just a blank white background or a blank dark background. If you have light or dark mode, you can go back to that by choosing none as a preset. If you just don't want anything, you want a proper minimalist approach. But if you like some color, what you have the ability to do is pick from a bunch of preset backgrounds, which will probably turn over semi-regularly just to keep things different
these are
for
awesome.
people. Yeah, they're just really, really cool photographs. You can tap on any one to set it as your background. We'll choose background 11. You can see the preview. It updates here. And then what's also lovely is we have also given access to your camera roll. So you can choose from one of your own photos as well if you don't want to use one of the presets. And then we have ultimate customization by being able to toggle things like blur effects. Now, I'm not sure how well people will be able to see this in the actual video, but as you can see, different things have different effects. So you can now dial this up. And again, what you won't be able to tell from the video, but you will if you use the app itself, is all of this has beautiful haptics attached to it. So you can really feel the customization as you're doing it. And grain's a really cool one. That allows you to bring a bit of noise, and it's, sort of in tune with the design style that we're going for. You can, of course, reset if you want. And what you'll notice is that immediately saves and becomes your chat background for the app. Which is really wicked. Yeah, absolutely. It's a small thing, but it's a step in the direction of customization. We have a lot more in the pipeline for this. We have custom app icons being talked about. I'd love to be able to customize it, sort of everything, really tailor the experience, change the glow, change the glow colors, all this kind of stuff would be great. So you can really make Whisper, which is totally yours. You buy the app, and it's 99p at the moment, or whatever the equivalent is in your currency, and you get the app forever. You've got the AI, it's yours, there's no accounts, and this is what's just really cool to me, is that you can make it your own. So other than that, we've also added some security measures to the app, because obviously with privacy comes things like security in mind as well. So although we are not tracking or sending any data to a server that we don't even have, what could happen is your friend could take it, or someone you don't know, or someone steals your phone. So we want to actually protect against real world threats. So we've added some lock screen functionality there as well, so people can't get in without your face, your touch ID, or a passcode that's on your phone. So I can't demo that right here because it's running on my phone through a screen mirror, but it's a really neat touch as well. And that then is the app update for this week. There's a bunch more happening behind the scenes, and we can talk about some of the plans coming this week. But yeah, what do you think? I know you saw it briefly yesterday, but I'll just give you the rundown as well.
Yeah,
what do you think?
definitely. Well, I mean, listen, guys, let us know in the comments. Give us a thumbs up, subscribe to all those cool things. Let us know what you think, because literally this is also me, almost like a live reaction. I got sent a video over the weekend with just a screen recording. A very sort of quick look. Haven't had a chance to play with it yet. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to feeling the haptics. Yeah. So no, mate, I love all that. I think we've always said we want to make this app beautiful in every aspect. It's not just I mean, obviously the fundamental technology has we're innovating and we're pushing at the boundaries with that, but equally we want to make it a great experience. And like you said, this is just that first step on that path. And I think customization is cool, isn't it? Just to be able to just tweak it the way you like it. We've all got a good different vibe, and that's cool. And why not, be able to reflect that? And yeah, I'm really excited about it. I'm so excited. I mean, what people often don't realize is when they first see the app for the first time, it's pretty basic. It's pretty raw, but this is way tech should be. It should be get it out, MVP, get it out as early as possible. Don't sort of iterate too much and start building in public, start showing, what we're doing and talk about it, and hopefully people like what we're doing, they want to follow what we're doing, and we can get feedback as we're building it, because this isn't a way for us just to market this or ego stroke or whatever. We genuinely want to hear from people like you who downloaded it, who are using it, and we want to get feedback. So what better way to do it than this? So hopefully people start doing that. That'd be great, and we can start shaping it for everyone. But yeah, really excited to see how this goes. Really excited about future updates. We've got so much planned. It's phenomenal.
We have.
So Will, what have we got planned this week?
So plenty, to be honest with you. We've got quite a lot on. The list is long. We have a lot of things in mind at the moment. What we would love to start to bring out is what we haven't quite decided on the name, Ben, and I think that's, again, to be candid on our own development process, we haven't quite decided on the name. We don't know if we're going to call it skills or bots, but just the name bots should give you sort of an idea of what that is going to be. So, if you think Telegram or Discord or Reddit, they all have these bots, which are sort of additional functionality bolted on top of the base. And the other idea we were going to call it is skills, again, reminiscent of the same thing. And we really want to start bringing out these bots. I prefer bots. I don't know about you. I think that usability is
Let's hear from the audience,
common.
See what they think.
Well, yeah, see what you think. I think it's obviously going to be understandable by the vast majority of people that are already using sort of apps like Telegram, apps like Discord. Yes, what it does is build some additional functionality. So we've been working very hard behind the scenes to build out bots, and there's a lot of infrastructure that goes into doing that, because these small models, you can give them the tools to use these bots and they use these additional functionality bits, but the smaller the model, the worse it is at doing it, and we're deploying various.
Absolutely. And just to reiterate, guys, this is on device. It's not connected to the internet. If we had a big server, we could do this quite easily. We could spin it up quite easily. We could make these bots so really, really good, and it's easy. What we're trying to do, guys, is it's on your device. No internet, tiny models, and this is what is so hard.
Yeah.
So that's just really important to stress that.
100%.
Will.
No, absolutely, 100%. It's so easy to stress, and in fact, actually, just giving it tools is really easy. We can go right now and give our model that we've deployed on your phone, and it's yours. We can give it tools as well. However, whether it's any good at using those tools, it remains to be seen. It's unreliable. So what we need to do is be building in a whole new layer of framework on top of it to get it better at doing so. So that is in the pipeline. We've been working very hard on that, and we're getting somewhere very close to being done. And with it, we'll be releasing an internet skill, so that if you want to, we spoke about it in the last video, you can get it to request information from the internet if you would so desire. So, the knowledge cutoff of our model is quite old, 2024. So if something happened tomorrow or yesterday, it won't know about it. So it can look it up on the internet if you want it to. So that's coming. What we also have in the pipeline as well coming up this week is some local notifications. This was another fun one, because traditionally, if you're techie, If you're techie, notifications require a server with Apple or Google to be able to say, basically, I need to send this notification. You go off to Apple, it checks that you can, and then, so, layman's terms, very basic explanation. It's a bit more complicated than that. But either way, it needs a third party. We don't want third parties. We want to keep it on device. So we have to bring out local notifications, which is slightly trickier. It is possible, but there's some extra additional things to have to think about in order to keep it on your phone, but we have a solution for that. So local notifications will be coming as well. So that means that Whisper can send you a notification if you use one of our skills or one of our bots, whichever name we decide. It means that we have another skill coming out, which will be your sort of news skill, which we briefly covered in the last video as well. That when a new article pops through, it can notify you that that article has come through, and there you go. So there is a lot in the pipeline to really enrich the experience of Whisper. It's a multi-pronged approach. We want to improve the base technology so the intelligence is second to none, and you don't notice a difference between that and ChatGPT. That's an ongoing mission. We want to make it completely self-sovereign and personalizable, so that's another second mission. And then the third one is all this additional functionality to make this truly a useful assistant that sits totally on your device.
Mate, that's sick. Honestly, it's phenomenal. It's really, really...
It's cool, isn't it?
Yeah, and again, just to reiterate, guys, this is on device, and some of you might not get it, some of you will, but it's really, really incredibly challenging and a huge amount of innovations. But the point is it's like we're not just doing it for the sake of it, or we're trying to be different, or it's about self-sovereign AI. It's about not having, the surveillance state having a backdoor to your thoughts. We know they already have backdoors to messages, to social media, and there is no doubt there are backdoors to the big AI platforms where agencies are going to be monitoring your thoughts. So this is at the heart of our mission, is to make sure that we have privacy and freedoms to think and without any sort of hindrance or abuse, or being sort of steered in a particular direction. This is our sort of missions. Yeah, hopefully that brings you some sort of a taste of what's coming. Really love to have you join us on this mission. And let us know in the comments. Let us know what you think. Let us know what, if you download it, check it out. Let's give us some feedback. It'd be great to hear from you. So Will, let's wrap it up. Tomorrow we're going to be back on the AI news. So that's going to be Tuesday to Friday, bringing you the latest AI news, see what's happening in that space. Again, trying to keep on top of things and sharing what's happening and sharing our views on it. Then, but next Monday we'll be back on it again, which you'll see it on Tuesday, of course, because we're a day after, where we'll give you the next update of how we got on and maybe what's happening next week. So this is a little new format that we're going to be doing regularly, and excited to do it.
100%.
Brilliant. All right, guys, take care for now. We'll catch you soon.
Cheers, guys. Bye.